Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Star Ladder iLeague Invitational Season 4. We're here in the CIS final with Team Empire versus Team Spirit. I do believe I've seen these two teams in a final before. It's not the first time they've faced off, and they're going to be facing again. Empire, is it finally time for them to win a final? Because they just lost one to Na'Vi yesterday, and well, you gotta say, you really want them to do something good for themselves after such a sad final streak, I could say. But we'll see how it goes. I think Team Spirit, they are a solid bunch, but I don't know, man. Bad streaks do come to an end, so Empire might just be able to kick themselves out of it. It's bound to happen sooner or later. It's a best of 3. And I wish them all the best, but I know these guys on Team Spirit, man. You see some of the names here, not easy opponents to beat. There's FNG, there's DK Phobos, there's Viver, and then there's your good old Illidan Storm Rage.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he's very aggressive carry, so this could go both ways, of course. So we're gonna be starting up the draft with Night Stalker, Disruptor, pick coming out here for Team Empire, and then we have Tiny as well as Witch Doctor. That will be run here for your boys, Team Spirit. So right now, we'll see if the draft will pan out to favor any one team, because I already see a lot of the common picks and bans being removed out. You see Medusa getting the ban hammer. Surprised to see actually that our good friend Morphling is still around in the pool, so we might see that one get grabbed up if he does miss. If he does skip out on that ban phase. So we have that final ban coming from Team Empire. Is it going to happen here, or do the CIS have some agreement that Morphling isn't something they would pick? Of course, we are now playing in the new patch though, so it might be a situation where Morphling isn't that good anymore. Let me just go look at take a look at the patch notes
Empire's turn
and see
to pick.
if I'm wrong about this. I think Morphling did get nerfed a little bit, but it's not crazy, right? Alright, so waveform damage did get nerfed a tad bit. Attribute shift can no longer be activated if he's stunned. Previously he could even through stun, so now if you chain stun him, he can die without attribute shifting. It's a pretty big nerf, but I don't know if it's nerfed enough. And level 15 waveform talent now gets swapped to the morph one. So you can kind of play with the morph. I think Ice Rock really wants to make morphling work, but I don't think anyone's playing morph for his morph. I've seen so many games where morph is just used for something cheesy on an ally to get a repel on or something, and then switching right back to morphling. So morphling pretty much just plays with his basic kit and ignores his ultimate altogether. But yeah, right. Let's talk about other heroes that have actually been picked. We've got Chen and we've got Clockwork that are now in the game, who well will be quite an interesting one to look at. Actually, Clockwork is a very solid hero when it comes to locking down these melee cores like Tiny. Even locking down a Chen can be huge because it does make force Chen to actually buy a 4-staff early. Otherwise, Witch Doctor is gonna do it, because this Clockwork is just gonna apply so much pressure to these potentially squishy heroes that it'll make it very difficult for them to participate in these team fights if they get caught out. Of course, if you lock down the Tiny just throw the Clockwork out, so not the most effective. But against Chen, Witch Doctor, these two guys, fragile, don't like to be in close spaces with the Clockwork, and this off-lane role here from Empire could come back strong. So we'll see how they do play it out. They do run with the Shadow Fiend now, so we got a good mix of magic damage coming into the pool here for Empire. They don't really have that physical representation apart from the SF, so maybe you want to look towards a physical carry core, so something like a anti-mage, Terrorblade sort of hero that can really beast in that physical damage department. Team Spirit though, they got that physical damage mostly covered. They need a little bit of magic if they want to mix it up. Otherwise, they could go for a different strategy like they are doing now with that Chen. It does hint towards early game aggression. Tower pushing a necessity here, so you could go something like Lycan, play very aggressive here. I mean, the other choices would be to Drow Ranger this, which would be a little odd given that there is a Night Stalker and Clockwork. So we have to look towards push heroes. So Juggernaut, Lycanthropes, definitely going to be thrown into the mix here, of course. And we'll see how they draft this. They got 50 seconds left with extra time, and yeah, this could go either way. I do think something like a tower pushing Terrorblade will be up now, so we'll see. It's a CIS final. These guys have probably played each other like millions of times, more times than I've actually watched them play, so definitely know each other better than I know them. And we'll see what they do to counter up this SF. You know, a possible OD could be used here against the middle lane. I've realized that is often a potential solution, but it does feel very odd with a Chen. So, you know, when you have stuff like a Chen, usually you want to have heroes that are more aggressive and can push down those towers. But we'll see.
Turn to
Alright, so it's gonna be Faceless Void. Alright, not exactly the push that I had in mind. Witch Doctor Faceless Void, still a solid combo. You can't put the ward into the chrono anymore, but it can still be solid. Tiny has a good amount of AoE, but Faceless Void, for the most part, is going to be rather unassisted when it comes to the damage dealing department. Whatever splashes they're looking to throw into the Chronosphere is going to be, you know, reliant on that final hero. You know, I don't know what they're gonna pick. You know, Faceless Void could be one of those universe Faceless Void roles where you put him in the off lane, he's just there for the zoning chronos. Could be for that, or I don't know, they last pick something crazy like a Queen of Pain to throw some damage into the mix. What else are we looking at? Mid Jakiro, one of Weeha's favorites, Kappa. But yeah, we'll see, man. There are a lot of big CIS names here in this entire matchup. There's Miposhka, Ghostic, your boys from Empire. Then you got Spirit. The guys from CIS. The names that have been floating around different teams. A lot of these guys, ex-Navi, if you can see here, DK, Phobos, Biver, F, and G. Oh man, so many Navi alumni, I like to call them. And you know, it's a great season of Dota. I mean, Navi is back. No better Christmas present for a Navi fan like me.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Navi is graduated from being out of the dumpster, as they call it, you know, that slump that no team ever wants to be in. I think right now Empire is struggling a tad bit to qualify for stuff. They've been doing decently well, and then when they hit that final roadblock, they just find themselves in the gutter. So Queen of Pain going to be taken out, Juggernaut as well. And we talked a lot about the Juggernaut pushing power of it, which is very important. And we have a Magnus. Wow, okay. So now we got a little bit of Shockwave in the mix, but we also have that cleave potential open up here for both Tiny as well as Faceless Void. Both of them going to benefit loads there from this Magnus and power. So we got a little bit of force multiplier going on here. We got that RP into Chrono for some potential shenanigans, but it requires Faceless Void to be a big fat beast. So we'll see if he's going to be a big fat beast, because right now Team Empire, they do seem like they have the more solid lineup. Wraith King coming into play here. Ooh, alright. Something new. Something new. I won't say it's something new, but it's not exactly the most grabbed up hero in the pool right now. Silent is gonna be grabbing that one up. So we got ourselves a Wraith King hard carry. I kinda like it though, because he is one of those heroes that walks off those big AoE initiations, right? He walks in the front, dares you to chrono and burst him down, and he comes back smacking harder. And you know, the Chronosphere, you waste it on him, he revives, he hits you harder. You can't really run because of the slows. If he gets to level 25, might see that Ring of Fire thing. I hope we see those I hope we see that talent get picked up, but you know, can't hope for too much. Let's just hop into the game and see where it takes us. Of course, guys, you're watching the Invitational. Let me just put my name in there. Always forget to add my name in and get a lot of questions. So this time I've learned to up that production quality and hide it from you guys while I'm editing. So how y'all doing today? It's the CIS final for you guys just tuning in. Thank you for watching. You're watching Star letter. And let me just do, there we go. Yes. And would you look at that? Names at the bottom. Alright, so let's run through the teams very quickly. We've got Empire on the Radiant side. Ghostic playing the Clockwork. We've got FN on the Shadow Fiend. We got Poshka playing the Disruptor. Of course, they're going to be doing that SF thingy with the soul abuse. And we got Silent going to be playing the Wraith King. Yoku going to be on the Night Stalker. And on Team Spirit, we got FNG going to be playing the Witch Doctor. Immediately going to drop the D ward already. Illidan going to pick up that free $100. ILTW going going to be on the Tiny. We got Biver on the Chen, and DK Fobo is going to be wrapping up the whole lineup here with his Magnus. DK. All right, let me just change some settings. Alright, turn off it can. Alright, yeah, feels good. Alright guys, hope you guys are excited for this one because it is a final. And you know, the winner of course does qualify, so very, very important match for both teams there, especially in the you know, the circuit. You know, 2017 is coming to an end. You really want to get some points for that CIS scoreboard. So very important to get yourself on the board there. And of course, here we got Team Spirit. Going to be starting off there, grabbing 2 runes apiece. Yep, there we go. Ooh, Tiny, as well as the Faceless Void, going to be grabbing some. So we got Miposhka on the bottom lane here with Wraith King. So it's a two hero lane, and we got a full soul SF now going to be in this lane as well. Nice Stalker going to land him some aid. We got a Witch Doctor that'll be starting off with a little bit of love taps here and there. But yeah. Let's see where let's see what this Tiny is looking to do here. He doesn't have that tree grab for a bit. It does help him with that early initiation, early harassment, but with that tree grab being selected at level 1, the SF can feel a little bit safer playing aggressive here. Even if the cast does come out, it's going to be a little bit difficult to finish him off. What they want to do here is, of course, focus on getting that level up right as the stun comes out so you can chain it. But yeah, we'll see for now. LTW Tiny is applying quite a bit of pressure. The Witch Doctor as well as the Tiny lane doing a fair bit better. But Chen now coming in with that tornado. Always going to be super annoying. The stun does come out though onto the Chen, but there's a huge wave of creeps coming in, so Silent's not going to push into that neighborhood here. So Chen's going to be pretty safe. Got his hood with him, so he's going to be fine. Doing my best here not to miss first blood, guys. It's been a real pattern for me to miss the first game of the night. First blood, so I'm trying to stay away from that kind of thing, but it's always the lanes that you don't expect to die that dies first, so really got to keep an eye on things. Illidan trading hits here with the Clockwork. It's 10-0 compared to Clockwork 4 and 6. In the middle lane, of course, we've got 7-6, and now the pass coming out here. There's the stun. Look at SF doing badly here. One more tab will do the job. Throws the 3 at him, but doesn't finish him off. But FNG, ooh, running in there, taking a couple of tower shots. Has to be careful, gets double raised. That's first blood. CIS Dota diving hard at 2 minutes. Feels good. And yeah, we got ourselves some bounty runes here from Biver. He's gonna find himself an arcane rune as well. Not the most effective rune for Chen, but hey, you never know. Shorter cooldowns on Penitence, I'll take it. And Power coming in. Gonna send that tornado once again to Miposhka. And unfortunately for him, doesn't have Glimpse. And even if he did, won't be able to bounce that Wild Wing Ripper. But here comes Biver with the aggression. Arcane Rune, man. Fierce thing to have. SF getting first blood there means a lot more than you imagine. And throw that 3 at him. And of course, disables Clarity. So gonna be a little bit pissed off of that over here in the top lane. I don't believe we will be seeing any kind of crazy kills happening, so let's turn away from that. But of course, as I say that, it probably will result in something crazy like the Void, guys. So let's see, Silent Fire Blast. So it's a 1-on-1 build for him. I want to see the FNG did die again, so guy really tried to challenge SF a second time there. Level 3 raises, man. A lot of amplification on the line. But I really want to see these skeletons, man. I want to see them run up and do some work for Daddy Papa Skelly. Oh, what's happening here? Jump forward. Nope, not going to be a kill. And LTW. Gonna get the stun there. They do chain it a little bit, but he does cancel the animation there. Chen with the perfect body block here. Really good job so far from Biver. And there's a smack here. Spanks him in the bottom. Tiny knocks out the SF. And finally, a kill on the board here for Team Spirit. About damn time, especially given the aggressive nature of their draft there. Really need to rack in these early kills. And Night Stalker, who was supposed to be on sentry duty, is now going to be written up for slacking off. He's going to pay the price there. Soul Ring here from the Tiny is going to ensure that he throws out a free avalanche. Just rash the Night Stalker a little bit. But double damage now going to be picked up. It's not a bottle. Double damage though, so it's just going to be Soul Ring. Disruptor does die in the bottom, and DK Fobo is going to get himself a very easy pick off there. Not even forced to use any skewers or anything. There's a bunch of Chan creeps, as well as Witch Doctor. The gang squad coming in here, looking for FN as well. SF, he might start off pretty hot, but if you do snipe him a couple of times, he can lose a lot of his advantage. FN is going to be forewarned about this aggression, I think. A lot of heroes missing, and Yoku is going to be wrapping around the corner. Sees the tomato, but hasn't seen any heroes just yet. He does see the Witch Doctor now, but I don't believe this is going to result in a kill. Penitence comes out. You never know, man. Tomato clap, pretty darn powerful stuff. And Witch Doctor thinking about diving. I mean, this is CIS, right? CIS Dota. Double bounce on the coconut, though. That's pretty big. FN goes down. A great trade here for the Dire team. You do lose the Witch Doctor in terms of SF, and that is a pretty worthwhile trade. Bliver, though, is getting chased down. He's going to throw up that final penitence onto Yoku. A curse you fiend! But I don't think Tiny has enough mana to do anything here. Now he's in a tad bit of trouble. That Tomato is going to be blocking him. Your SF stacking up those rays. Amplifications. There's a stun. Bouncing between the two heroes here. Going to allow Yoku to be the only one in the front lines. And the Sentry Ward does get deployed downwards, but he doesn't dare finish it off because it is kind of dangerous with a Tiny in the in the neighborhood. So he's going to steer away, but now the score is 4-3. Void leading the CS charge 31. Has Chronosphere ready, so if Clockwork drops low enough, it could result in a kill there with a couple of lucky bashes. So, gotta play a little bit safe, respect the chrono bubble. Oh, middle lane, man, is such an area of contention. And FN once again zoned backwards there by the Tiny harassment. Just, throwing out rocks and then the tree into his face. Very, very painful stuff. SF already forced to constantly salve up and waste a lot of resources. So far, keeping the SF in check is, of course, a smart idea because a snowballing SF can lead to a lot of problems. Alrighty, what's Tiny up to now? He's going to buy a Clarity Potion, Gloves of Haste. So he's going Threads, no Face Boots shenanigans for him. Just going to be doing the good old Tiny Smackaroo. And Ghost Stick finds himself a Bouncy Rune. He does have the Hook Shot though. We'll see what he makes use of this for. Still haven't seen any skeletons. Kill non-player unit when triggers and I don't know. I feel like there are no skeletons spawning just yet, but meanwhile here there are skeletons. The reincarnation skill point has been saved, so he doesn't want to pop it accidentally, and that's a very common thing among all the Wraith King players. All 5 of them, but he's gonna throw that Ray Fire Blast. Not gonna achieve much there. There's a lot of the zoo animals in the way, so Silence is going to steer away from that mess. Allow DK Forward to resume farming. That Soul Ring does make his Shockwave stand so much better. Silence once again is going to be meeting up with this Wraith King, but I do see a wraparound though. We're coming in here. Look at DK Forward. You could get skewered back in there. Oh, here we go. There's the glimpse back though. Very well timed with Poshka with the well-timed glimpse, but unfortunately Mr. Chen here, the Holy Knight, does save him. A very faithful subject. This Magnus will be bailed out by his buddy. Now here comes the hook shot. Is it going to do enough though? Toss her out. Like we said, it's going to just be a toss out. Very simple situation here. FN did another long race. It's going to be a long chase here. Another avalanche there will stop their push, and now Ghost Stick forced to steer away. DK Fobo's already in here with that skewer as well. The coconut bounces, and the RNG doesn't even need to come into play here as Viva strikes him down. Easy here with the Holy Pulsation. So, no wait, not Holy Pulsation, just a right click actually, or the Sonic Boom. They come out to take the last hit, but in the end, a good counter attack here. Just unable to land enough damage onto Tiny. He does have a lot of status resistance. So a lot of the lockdowns don't work as well on him. And meanwhile, Night Stalker caught in the middle of daylight here, but luckily for him, walks through the kinetic field before anything nasty happens to him. And let's take a look at net worth here. Of course, Faceless Void has been enjoying his time here in the jungle, just farming up a storm. And sitting right on top of the net worth chart. 4.1k to the silent 3.6k Wraith King. So far, doing better for himself there, of course. Hasn't really thrown the chrono into the mix yet, but like we mentioned, there is a lot of things to combo with the bubble. So for now, just gonna sit back, farm a little bit, and stay cool. Stay cool, don't die. And once you get maybe a Maelstrom or Battle Fury in this case, it could result in a lot more pickoffs. Maybe he just goes for a Yasha. No, he's going Battle Fury. Yep. So sometimes you might just go a Yasha into Maelstrom because you already have that cleave with big power. But in this situation, not going to be the case. And Viva finds himself an early medallion here, so we're gonna have that Roshan option open to them as soon as possible. We're still looking at a kill here on Illidan, but unless he plays super aggressive, I don't think it's gonna be the case here. They're grouping up for a chrono though, but Illidan is dropping very low. He's now jumped away, and they're gonna pull him back. But here comes the chrono. It could be dangerous. The Maledict is there, and they pretty much just walked themselves up to him and fed him this kill. He was minding his own business, farming now, but Poshka probably gonna receive the bad end of the mace as well. Illidan always brings mace with him, and now gonna have those harassers put down. The Poshka will fall. There's 2 free frags there for Illidan, and delivered to his doorstep as well. They really had no chance killing him there. Without that static storm, it was not possible. But they tried it anyway, and it's what you get here, man. In this CIS Dota, it is very common to have these high risk, high reward plays, and we are seeing it. And I assure you, it's going to happen from start to finish. This is a very poor Night Stalker that we're now looking at. Starved of food at the night time, so now daytime comes around. He gets a bad case of the sunburn, and the bad case of the feeds as well. So Wraith King is missing. Is he? Yep, he is. Invisibility, going for an armlet build-up. So
Radiant's bottom tower
pretty
is under
straightforward.
attack.
Sometimes you might see a quick rush for a blue fragger in situations when you do need that initiation badly. But in this case, they're just going to rely on clockwork. Still want to look for my skeletons.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Stop killing those creeps. The skeletons. Oh, down again. Wasn't even a chrono, it was just a death ward this time. Very simply put, FNG though. Getting more kills on the board now, 4 to 17 spread. Really looking good for themselves. 357 gold from that particular kill for the entire team. Silence still hanging back. Has the inclination skilled up
Radiant's
now, so
top tower is under
not really
attack.
holding back on their skill points. And now with tier 1 tower gone, it could look towards an easy Roshan following this. They have 3 tomatoes, 2 tomatoes and a satyr. Got Illidan getting a decent amount of farm.
Radiant structures are fortified.
2009. Maybe he's just rushing that building that
Radiant's
top
top tower
could be
is under
Radiance
attack.
if he wants to meme a little
Dire's
bit.
middle tower
We'll see.
is under attack.
Illidan
Radiant's top
missing
tower
the last hit on
is
the
fallen.
tower there, so Cardi once again put an end to that secure. So far, got Yoku setting the 3 points on the void and 2 points in the Hunter of the Night, not even having that darkness that pop off the sun for a sec here. But so Poshka, what's he looking at? Just looking at doing some further studies. Needs that Tome of Knowledge. Wants that Static Storm. We talked about that Static Storm. Very important for picking up those singular targets. With the Static Storm early, you could potentially look at a big kill on a core. But without it, it's going to be very tough to achieve. If you look at this network, it's just really not favoring the Radiant here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
1,200 gold ahead, and again Ghost goes down there. FNG just using this ward to capitalize on this. Another single Chronosphere kill. So far so good here. FN finally taking a point here in the Requiem of Souls. And
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Has done that further study we talked about. There's a smoke in the sea. They're looking for a pick off here. It's nighttime number 2. And
Dire's middle tower is under
much
attack.
appreciated because this guy
Dire
has been
are
farming out of his mind here, and DK Phobos cannot be allowed to continue farming here. The Dire does scan their own shrine there in anticipation of a attack, and Sentry Ward does get planted down just in case. And I think this smoke gang is going to be circumvented pretty
Dire's
nicely.
middle tower is
Poshka
under
though
attack.
does break smoke. I'm not sure what he
Dire's
breaks smoke because he walks too
structures
close
are
to the tower. I think he did. And he pinged this, and I'm pretty sure they're missing. Oh, River does get glimpsed back. No, there's the vision. No good stop, but unfortunately, Great Fire Blast is going to be there. And with that rocket fire, easily secure that kill. Empire at least get a 10 out of this, and it slays a few creeps in the meantime as well. So Yoku gets himself some earn charges, but you see FNG on the rotation here, the escape. Are they gonna find him though? The Coconut Man does walk away. And that'll be that. Tiny in neighborhood that has drums early. Ghost Stick looking for a hook. They find him. That Great Fire. A lot of trouble here onto this Witch Doctor. He snaps it up. Nice hook it onto the face of Void there and to the Static Storm as well. Very nice chain of events. But there is the Chen getting the heal in, but it's not enough. He goes down silent. Rocks his reincarnation and a ton of events here. Team Empire striking back strong. The shrine gets popped there. RP on the shrine, but no damage. Black Dragons, AoE splash. No, not enough. 14 minutes in, and we get ourselves a successful Empire team fight at long last, using their reincarnation to great effect. And again, that hook shot into Static Storm, big plays, locking down Faceless Void. He didn't have the chrono anyway, but still, big kill nonetheless. Will put a crimp in his plans to be #1 network. So far, very strong. First to 10 kills not decided just yet, so hold on to your seatbelts, boys and girls. This could go either way. Oh, FNG throws out the cask, looking to seal this with a 10-10-10. Is it gonna happen? Toss one over, but FN shouldn't take from this Maledict. He got stick charge, got bottled. Shouldn't die unless it's greedy. Take a sip, friend. Yep, there you go. Stays alive. So Yoku,
Dire's middle tower
gonna take some time to himself there. Of course, the Dire tower does get destroyed. SF,
Boom, there it goes.
not having the courage to take that last hit on tower, but that probably saves his life. Silent now without his reincarnation is going to take things a little slowly. We'll see how things work out for him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Alright,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
FN throws out that
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Shows it to the enemy. Oh, wrap around here. Yoku running right into the middle of the enemy, but he does fly over the edge though. He does stay alive, but the bubble keeps him in place, so he is going to be going down. They do use a chrono on a support Night Stalker though, so that's a big team fight ultimate. They're going to get punished here. The Avalanche is down as well. It could be a perfect time. A hook in here would be perfect. Oh, a blink. Looking for that Requiem. Silent though. Comes in, slams in onto the Faceless Void. He's going to be sent back though. He's going to be fine. But with that bailout, will that be enough there? Clockwork wraps in there, locks down the Tiny. He's trying to get out of there, but I don't think he's going to be bailed in. FN finds him with that Shadow Beam. We'll get him, but those sticks steal the kill. We got ourselves a Blink Dagger for Silence as well. He throws up Great Fire Blast, slows down this poor Witch Doctor. He's in trouble. One shot from FN will snipe him out, and that's a 9-9. Who is going to get the 10 kills first, guys? Woo! Who's going to get those 10 kills?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
For the treasury.
Back to farming. 35 seconds to that reincarnation, so that built-in Aegis is going to be kicking in very soon. The gold graph pretty much equalized at this point. I got Miposhka once again, still grabbing up more support items, some refreshments, get the mana back on board, but so far nothing crazy. Night Stalker going for the medallion of courage into Solar Crest. Same thing that Chen is going for, even skipping Arcane Boots altogether. Just really want to play that minus armor game. You want to get Roshan whenever that opportunity arises. So right now, both teams are just going to be struggling. I really like this Blink Dagger on SF, because if you're fast enough, you can technically blink away from a Void initiation, because Void will have that jump in where you can react with a double tap on the blink. And oh, great positioning here. Once again, the Disruptor will break the smoke. He does die though, because the time he does have blink, but now with him dead, they are going to open the Roshan, and there's that Rocket Flare. They're immediately spotting this thing out. I'm not sure they're going to take this one lying down. Chronosphere not available for 12 seconds. But wow, well, look at the farm of this guy. Battle Fury straight into Shadow Blade. He's got a lot of money in the bank. And taking his rush pretty straightforward. And then blocking that entry here for Ghosting. There's the Observer to scout him out. He's in trouble here. He's lost something. And yep, they toss him back into the fray there. He's surrounded by neutrals. He's brought down by Phobos.
Dire's bottom tower is under
snipe
attack.
attempt there in the end gets punished. Who gets the Aegis? It will be Void. I like the Shadow Blade because it really counteracts the old Blink Dagger. So with the question of who gets first 10 kills, it will be Team Spirit. So
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I don't know, has that Aegis. I'm sure going in here is the plan. Now, that's the Static Storm. Okay, they're gonna try and waste those Aegis here, but with that setback, it's probably not gonna happen. But oh, good glimpse. But a Chrono here, a defensive Chrono, nope, aggressive Chrono actually going in. But the reincarnation is there. They're gonna jump in, catches SF though. Oh no, SF in a lot of trouble with that RP. And Illidan strikes down some freebies here. Really questionable decision to go in there onto Illidan. That Aegis was there. There was always that sandbag from Chen, and yeah, not respecting that Faceless Void's resilience. The 300 extra health is pretty substantial. Faceless Void, a pretty tanky mother. And Chen. Hand of items. So we thought he was getting support
Radiant's
items, but
middle
actually
tower
just
is under
rich.
attack.
And yeah, we're now going to be banging down on this tier 2 tower. 11,000 for the faces void. Not looking too hot here for Team Empire. This is the best of 3, of course, so even if they keep on going
Radiant's
one,
middle
there's
tower
still
is under
second
attack.
chance. But we're far from that. We're far from that. Blade Mail gets picked up here by Silent. It's going to give him some decent stats, but it will affect his late game because he's picking up a lot of mid-range items. Got that armlet, got that Blade Mail. It doesn't work too well in the long run. Because you're gonna fall off the chart here. You know, you have Shadow Blade, you have the Battle Fury and the Void already, and he's cleaving through these camps super fast. The BKB is gonna be available as well, and yeah, it's gonna be difficult to stay competitive in terms of carry roll. They're gonna try for Phobos here to hit the rocket on him, so he can't blink. There's a good one. The hook shot is there as well. Blade Mail there locks him down further. DK Phobos is in trouble though. Needs that fire. They summon the skeletons. No. Wow. Well, he tried to go for maybe he's tech, but nope. Very fire block, come on, put down in time. What can he do? Oh, Yoku, what's he looking at? He's got Urn of Shadows, he's got Medallion of Courage, Magic Wand as well. And yeah, he's trying to make this Night Stalker work for him, but he's piss poor right now, and things are not looking up for him. He's got 1 and 2. Not getting very successful nighttime engagements here. Illidan still feeling bold with that Aegis. And, we're going to be looking at his creep wave. This tier 2 tower going to be taking pressure. There's a blink on the Tiny, so he could look to pressure, aggress onto the
Radiant's
FN.
bottom
Shadow
tower
Fiend, the
is under
Observer Ward is
attack.
there, keeping tabs on Yoku as well. But it does look like they'll be erring on the safer side of caution. Or are they? Nope. There is the immediate blink away. Scouting, sensing some danger. Immediate tiny senses.
Dire's top
Coming
tower
out,
is
though.
under attack.
That's tier 2 tower going down, and
bottom
Illidan
tower has fallen.
is going to get himself more money. 21 minutes in is already looking pretty hard here for our boy Illy. And 14 to 9 kill score, favoring Team Spirit. More importantly, it's Goldcraft, man. Zipping up and down, but finally starting to settle in that dire favor. So Empire,
Dire's
what's their game
top
plan
tower
here?
is under attack.
BKB first here onto Shadowfiend. Never a good sight to see, but a very necessary one. But in this particular case, can you say it's necessary though? There is
Radiant's
still
middle
RP
tower
and there's
is
still
under
Chronos
attack.
here. So maybe you should be looking towards tanking up for Sanjin Yasha, which he is looking towards here. But I guess he does favor not getting hit by Avalanche Force combos as well as But they're giving away a lot of free towers here, but Empire gonna be returning in kind,
Radiant's
striking down
bottom
that tier
tower
2
is
top
under
as
attack.
well. Here comes Tiny, banned away at this tier 3 tower, and we're
Dire's
looking
top
at
tower
an
is under
early
attack.
line opening here, so we're gonna be careful with this. Yeah, really gotta be careful with these. And that hook shot, they're gonna lock in onto the Tiny right away, push away with the cogs, but tier 3 tower's already gone, and Illidan going straight in, they're having zero chill. They slam away at the range rank. There is the blade, no, okay.
Dire's top
Witch
tower
Doctor doesn't
is
really
under
care for
attack.
that. He does have the ward, so that thing isn't affected by a Blade Mail whatsoever. Silence coming in, maybe. No, Illidan jumps forward instead of backwards. Looking still at that range rack. He has the medallion armor here for Illidan. Blast of strength, or the glare of strength here from his ally 10. And that's going to be the rack going down there. Freebie coming out here from Team Spirit. They immediately go for the smoke retreat, or is it the old smoke bait and switch? Are they going to catch Empire with the pants down? Silent walking forward there for that Cardi catapult, but fortunately for him, he's about the only hero right now on the Empire roster that can afford to do that without getting severely punished. Finding an invisibility rune here, definitely something to look forward to. DK Phobo says, I will grab that one. Invisible RP, sign me up. And I feel like if this smoke gang goes awry, which I think it would, we're looking at a potential GG here. They're going to go for Tiny. They're going to try. And this is going to end very disastrously for them. Look at this. The Chrono. Oh, no. Lands on the Shadow Fiend right as he pops that BKB. Brand new and shiny. Silent doing his best there. Trying to do that Wraith King thing. But Shadow Fiend is definitely going to piece out of that one. There's the RP. Going to slam down onto the Wraith King. He does arm the toggle quite a fair bit there, pretty handily as well. Throws out a fire. Is he gonna go down there? There is that reincarnation, but Shadow Fiend looking to run away from this void, but this void is huge right now. Tiny throws him in the air. Shadow Fiend lands on his ass and he goes out. Smoking. 10 to 16 now, and Empire looking to be shambles this game number 1. 9,000 gold behind, and Team Spirit walking right all over them. It might be a good game if they get full wiped here, but they'll run away. They leave some survivors to tell the tale. But make no mistake, Team Spirit are in the driver's seat right now, and this is gonna be driving to downtown. Boschka throws out that magnetic field, tries to keep people in place. Diligent says, much obliged, gonna stay here and bang away your tower. Simple, simple. And yeah, 11,000 gold. Not sure what they can do about this, but we'll see. Boschka, dash the GG. They tap out, they know it's done. This early aggression didn't pay off for them, and in the end, they're facing the void. Swinging, and they get picked off there. Final initiation closes out the game 10 to 18. Team Spirit with a convincing game 1 victory. Just one more to go. Can they 2-0 this? Empire not in good shape. Let's see if they can do it in game number 2, guys. Because I am Light Center. If you guys haven't heard of me before, now you have. And do follow me on my social media if you do enjoy this cast. And of course, you are watching the Star Ladder Invitational. Do stay tuned for the second game coming right up. Team Spirit won this one handily. Can they pull off a 2-0, or will Empire force a game number 3? Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more dotes. See you guys in a bit. Much love and kappa. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the SL iLeague Invitational Season 4. We got here Team Spirit versus Team Empire in the finals for the CIS region. And Team Spirit are one game up. They open with Niche Doctor and Night Stalker. Kind of a reversal of roles here. Empire going to be, Will running that in the last game, and now they are going to be facing it for themselves. We'll see if Team Spirit can pilot these heroes better. Now got Earth Spirit as well as Shadow Demon kicking into play here. Team Empire going for a more aggressive style with that Earth Spirit. You know, when you pick up Earth Spirit, you do telegraph to your opponents that you are going to be pressuring mid quite a fair bit, and you know, that's actually one of the better one of the better jobs here for Witch Doctor, babysitting that middle laner to deal with that that mid lane harassment. Witch Doctor very solid for that. Of course, you don't want to overextend because you do. If you watch Witch Doctor last game, he did get himself picked off a couple of times, rather unfortunately. So gonna have to make sure that he plays this one properly. Of course, we do get a Witch Doctor and Night Stalker first. Witch Doctor was picked up last game by Spirit. In this situation, it was Empire that got Night Stalker and Disruptor. So I remember a little wrongly. But we'll see what the Shadow Demon gets paired with. I think I'm excited to see that one. The Luna immediately gets banned. Medusa is actually locked out. Well, not locked out in the current phase. So we might be seeing a potential Medusa grab up. But of course, we still got 2 bans to go. And I don't believe any of these teams want to let Medusa through. But Shadow Demon does allow for... some pretty cool shenanigans with even heroes like Terrorblade, so maybe you'll be looking at something like that. Empire, you know, it might be something. It might be time to try something new. Actually, that's not fair. They did try Wraith King, but it might be time to try something. A new direction of play. I don't know. They've been in a little bit of a slump, so we'll see if they can turn it around here with some new strats. Or maybe just a little bit of revision on their roles in the game. We'll see if their playstyles get adjusted here. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Still thinking about that ban. Do they want to ban away the Medusa? Do they want to give it away to Team Spirit? Are they certain that Team Spirit won't snap it right up? And well, let's see. So a minute left. If there is that ban, it's going to be coming out now. If there is no Medusa, then it's very likely one of these teams will be picking it up.
Radiant team pick.
Alright, there's a Storm Spirit. So alright, Storm Spirit being banned out. Team Spirit, what do they grab up here? Interesting choice. They're gonna grab up the Faceless Void again. So they're just gonna go back to the purple guy. Not really fearing whatever Empire has to throw at them. I think in this situation, Medusa is actually pretty decent against Faceless Void. Pop that gaze, you can waste a lot of chrono time. Especially if you get it at the exact frame that chrono goes off. The gaze can be a huge problem for this Void to partake in these fights. Of course, you're very liable to a lot of the kiting whenever you play Medusa, and that is up to your team to lock down these enemies in place. I like to see Batrider personally with Medusa because of the turn rate stuff, but we do get an axe. Wow, okay, a very interesting third pick for sure. A solid choice against the Faceless Void. Good lockdown, good damage. But now the Tinker comes out, and I wonder what they can actually do against him. Got Shadow Demon and Axe as well. You know, we got some pretty cool shenanigans with the Axe. And you can do a little bit of split push. Not too long, but not exactly a short duration either. So it could be nice for clearing waves. But Tinker, so someone to stall and, you know, for the Faceless Void to farm up. But even in a situation where they don't need to stall, the Tinker can land a lot of burst damage inside that chrono in that time period. So a very solid choice here. Just need to make sure that the Tinker's lanes get off the ground. And with that Storm Spirit ban, I feel like Team Empire pretty much just crimped themselves in the foot, right? Storm Spirit, one of the best answers to Tinker, already removed by them. And now they have to find a solution to this, and I'm not sure what it can be. It will be a Dragon Knight. I'm personally not convinced, but we'll see. Dragon Knight is a solid laner. He's got good stuns. He's tanky enough to be able to resist physical damage. But Tinker is a mean machine, man, and in the middle lane you want a hero that can pressure that Tinker in his laning phase, not just break even. And Dragon Knight feels more on that break even side, but we'll see how things go. It still could go either way here. DK, a very, like he said, stable laner, so if Earth Spirit lands a few magical rolls, could be looking at a kill here. Of course, it does require Witch Doctor and Night Stalker to really vie away from that middle lane for things like that to work out. So we have to see. You know, this Shadow Demon not exactly the most aggressive of heroes, so you don't expect the Shadow Demon to gank. So it'd just be Earth Spirit harassment with the rolls and smacks with the Orb of Venom. Very lackluster in terms of harassment, so Tinker is going to be feeling pretty safe. And that's one of the downsides. We'll see what Empire decide to go for anyway. So the last ban coming after Team Spirit. And I mean, at this rate, what do you want to ban here? You want to ban some area control, maybe? What is going to be the safe lane here for Team Empire? Some illusion abuser, right? So, well, what are we looking at? Juggernaut feels a little weak here. I feel like Juggernaut is going to really suffer in this particular matchup. Maybe we look at Terrorblade. I'm just not certain what they want to grab here. Juggernaut gets banned anyway, so maybe Morphling. He has been nerfed quite a bit. Not sure if he still warrants the pick here. Morphling plus Shadow Demon, agility base carries plus Shadow Demon is usually very solid. Morphling it could be decent, but I think
5 seconds remaining.
Might not be enough.
Team Empire's turn to
Bat Rider now gets banned. Okay, so Team Spirit, they are gonna get last pick here, last say in this draft. A very important situation, especially if they want to hide something. So they grab a Spectre. Now my only worry for the Spectre is that it might be too slow. We'll see if that's going to be the case though. It is very... It's a rather tanky choice. Gonna be able to lock down Tinker. If she gets the farm, she will be able to hunt and always finish off the Tinker. But
10 seconds remaining.
If the Tinker gets
5 seconds
out of control first, then you might be looking at a potential snowball situation where the Spectre just can't catch up. So who's this tempo controller that Team Spirit are gonna go for? Is it Magnus again? It's possible. It's not been banned out. Magnus is very possible. We got potential Sand King as well. Sand King did get nerfed previously. Puck I like as well. There are 4 melee heroes on Team Empire. Puck is going to do swell. The area control is just going to be immense. He's going to be able to bully Spectre for most part. Shadow Demon doesn't really harass him that well. I think Puck could be decent. Rather straightforward. Could go for something crazy like Legion Commander. Boost up that damage. Get the debuffs for those DK stuns. I'm not feeling this Empire draft, man. Oh man, that Pugna is going to be crazy. DK Phobos on the Pugna. So we're looking at an aggressive tri lane, right? With that Pugna pick, it almost can't be. It can't be them playing passive on the Pugna off lane. So we're looking at an aggressive tri lane with the Pugna, either the Pugna safe laning or the Pugna is going to off lane with Night Stalker at the very least. Then we have an Illidan FN lane, FNG lane. But yeah, so we're either looking at a 2-on-2 situation or we're looking at an Illidan solo lane. But DK Phobos, Biver, and FNG tear up the town. So we'll see. I mean, Ghost Stick will do pretty well against Illidan if he's left to his own devices. But throw in one hero into that lane and it really drastically changes. Witch Doctor can put in a lot of hurt. It could also be that situation where we have Pugna being a support. But we'll see. I don't think so. But man, Empire's draft is definitely looking tricky to pilot here. We'll see how they do. We kind of have LTW on the Tinker. We got Biver on the Night Stalker FNG. Witch Doctor. We got Illidan. Storm Rage on the Faces. Void. Pugna going to be delayed by DK Phobos. For now, that's going to be running off to the off lane on his own. He's got boots. No boots. Just really fast on his own. 335. Alright, on the side of Empire, we got Miposhka and Silent, the Purple Brothers. Gonna be playing Shadow Demon and Spectre respectively. We've got DK, played by FN. No hats means he's a scrub. Yep, 0 hats. And Ghost Stick with the latest winter fashion in Dota for his axe. And of course, last but not least, we got Yoku, the Earth Spirit. Gonna really rely on him to apply a lot of pressure this game, because this draft, I'm just gonna go and say favor Spirit so hard, but things could go wrong in the lane, and that is what's important. For you guys just tuning in, let's bring up that game overlay. I'm Lysander Zenora, gonna be giving you guys your English broadcast. Thank you for joining me, and I think we have fixed some of the issues from last game. I think Dota TV is working fine now, I hope. It's always been a little bit wonky, but we shall see. 4 melee versus Void. Storm Rage is laughing, make no mistake. Oh, we're gonna go on to Ghost Stick here, beat him. Yep, beat him with that Battle Fury. Minute 1. Look at him, he's happy. Look at that smile, boys. Look at it. That is the lit face of a man that faces 4 melee heroes in a game. But that's Shadow Demon though. Shadow Demon can really screw with your Chronospheres. So you really gotta catch him. Okay, roll away, Yoku. See how this lane goes. DK already going to be facing some threats here from Viva. Gonna shoot bats in his face. Ghost Stick going for the pulls here. FNG just going to be laying down some hurt. Hopefully allowing allow him to take a little bit more damage than he anticipates. But yeah, certainly has to be careful here. There's that cask to do a little bit more damage. So still flicking him with those damage points. Ghost Stick running away from his creep wave. Could get cast here. But he's not going to actually waste the mana. So FNG is going to ensure that he doesn't even get that EXP that he really wanted here with that pull away. And getting that CS as well. FNG goes in. Ghost Stick doesn't have this spin, so he doesn't play like a normal Axe right now. And we're looking at a 2-1-2. So yeah, like we said, there needs to be at least a 2-1-2 for Phobos to make this partner work. So this Witch Doctor is going to zone pretty well here on this Ghost Stick Axe so far. And faces Void, forced to fight all the way behind in his own tower. And no, FNG gonna get that deny as well. So all very nice for them. We got a tri lane, which actually forces no, actually this dual lane forces the Earth Spirit to be here, and as a result we got ourselves a Tinker uncontested. This lane is it's gonna be pretty sweet here for the Tinker, although it is balanced in terms of CS right now. DK, like we said, good at breaking even with that brief fire, constantly being able to allow him that that bonus. And now, oh, the cost goes in. Is there going to be a lucky bounce number 2? There isn't, and Ghost Stick will stay alive as a result. Could have taken a massive amount of damage as a result there, but he's not going to go for that. Another Melodic goes out. FNG, ooh, trading hits here with Ghost Stick. Is he going to get the kill though? I doubt it. The Stout Shields are proccing quite a fair bit, and the Battle Hunger is slowing him down. Invisibility and a Bounty Rune here for Ghost Stick, so he's going to get some fair bit of cash to use to buy some shoes maybe. Help his laning situation a lot more. DK so far still doing a better job than the Tinker in terms of securing last hits. Brief Fire, oh, a very solid option when it comes to that kind of thing. But DK Phobos, man, he's got Nether Blast as well as Decrepify. Got Biver with the level 1 of the Void. Not really attacking his second skill yet. I'm really anxious that First Blood hasn't occurred yet, so I'm just very nervous that I'm gonna miss it. Illidan, 13 and 7. He's got 2 points in time lock. Just really wants to go for more RNG passive damage. And LTW, trading hits here. The Tinker beams FN in the eyes, stops him from trading. Empire. They like this slow tempo play. For now, it's good. But once the mid game comes around, once Tinker gets up to those levels, it's gonna be trouble. So far, Tinker has been saving a lot of skill points. Just 1 point in laser here, level 4, but 1 point late. Why do you die solo to a Witch Doctor? Come on, dude. Alright. Well, he didn't die solo to a Witch Doctor, but he did die to the Melodic. So he did die eventually, I guess. A couple of bashes landed. But yeah. But yeah, this game has been really interesting. It looks like Tinker is going for March though, so it looks like he will be farming more jungle camps. We'll see if his supports actually do stack for him. Usually you would see Tinker maybe grab up some laser missiles if he has support here and he knows they can burst his opponent down. If he has maybe got an early kill, that will really help as well. Getting the level advantage as Tinker is so huge, and it does affect the way you build your hero as well. So in this situation, going for March, more farm build, want to get those travels quick and then be able to support your team around the map. But so far, nighttime cycle rolls around, but is it going to be enough though? Level 2 Night Stalker, rather lackluster, and Decrepify does prevent him from getting hit a second time. The roll not going to be successful. Is there going to be another hero? Yep, Miposhka is coming in. There's going to be a banish here onto Biver. He's in a lot of trouble, but there's the cost. No, the turnaround. Once again, FNG with the plays. Nice magic wand. The Stundo lands onto the Batman. He does get caught out, and now he goes. Miposhka dead. The laser coming in as well. And Yoku in a lot of trouble. Gonna pop the potion. He's gonna roll away. Tries for that TP scroll, but no sir. FNG once again with the slay on the Witch Doctor. Getting a killing spree. And now Silence tri-lane is in shambles there. 3-4-1. Empire slipping away into the Bivian. So, gotta be careful. Alright, got some trouble here for the Tinker. Middle lane. He's gonna go for the cast. He's gonna go down. Yes, he will. Easy pickings for Empire here. Really good secure. A nice tech into the Dragon Tail as well. By level 6, allowing him to get a little bit more pressure in onto the Tinker with a little bit of setup with Miposhka. So good play from him so far. Secures a kill in the mid lane. Like we said, Tinker needs to be kept in check. And that's what they did. DK staying at top of the net worth, or the CS at the very least. Net worth, say at 3k, right? So he's at number 1. So staying afloat for now. What they need is to buy time for Silent. This guy needs his space. Once that space is secured, meanwhile, Illidan, Chronosphere gets picked up. Biver, still nothing much in terms of skill points, so really ineffectual in this nighttime cycle. Soaring, really secured here for FN. Still gonna throw things out. DK Phobos gets a hit from that dagger. Poshka and Yoku not able to really threaten him with these many bodyguards by his side there. Team Spirit is feeling pretty good about themselves. The laser once again coming in there just to annoy this DK, but DK's got his own tools for annoyance as well. Has that flame breath, reduces your damage. Oh, there's the casket. There we go. Going in. Silent in trouble. There's the blast as well. So much damage there. The Melodic. What level is it at? It's level 2. He got those stick charges. He's gonna tick, but he won't tick down here. Left 30 health, but now Miposhka are gonna pay the price. Spirit going in there to feed his life as well. The right click goes in, and that will be secure. No stout shield on this Shadow Demon. The coconut goes in, and another one here for FNG. This guy enjoying his life as a support, man. 4 freaking kills out of 5. Some say it's KS, haters will say it's Photoshop, but that is just good play here from the support player. LTW. 3 points in March. Really not seeing these stacks. Okay, no, we are actually seeing some stacks here. The large cam has been stacked up. We see a smoke coming to the middle lane as well. I believe there are smoke. Yeah, Biver as well as FNG. Mr. 4 kills. And looks like Biver is coming in. There's that Chronosphere. Easy picks here for that DK. Peace out, bro. Yoku, gotta run as well, and he will actually escape, so he will survive there. But they do lose their DK in the middle lane, and already this Tinker is gonna start enjoying himself. Again, FNG with the last hit. This guy, and the last hits, man, he is just getting money, money, money. Oh, there's the axe there. Steals the bounty rune. Will he pay with his life, though, is the question. And the answer is no. But Illidan does grab the other bounty rune, Ghost Stick, gets himself a regen, which is going to be very welcome there, given his current health situation. Silent. 3 points in the dagger. No haunt just yet, so it doesn't have his built-in KS ability. Gonna need that for extra cash flow. Still working on those phase boots. So far, not too successful. Net worth favoring DK though, so that is a bright side here for Team Empire, despite being terribly down in kills. Oh, that's a good one. We'll be jumping here onto this Night Stalker. They slow him down. The dagger is there as well. There's a stun kicked across there by Yoku. Very nicely done, and those silences are gonna start racking in here. Phobos Doesn't have a way out here. He does have that Decrepify, but he's gonna pop to that damage maybe. The Shadow Poison damage is huge, not enough! Oh, DK Phobos, love me some Magic Wand. And the dagger comes out, cancels out his salve, but that is going to be that. No haunt there means no blink in or no teleport in for that KS. And tower's going to be forted up there. FN not going to be able to land damage onto this tower, but he does land some Toxic Breath, so he will corrode away at that tower's armor. And for now, Illidan still left to his own devices, picks up a Purser, some good old regen, gets a solid 10 damage as well. Oh no, it doesn't give damage anymore, my bad. Still living in the past. Just a force of habit. But FN, 4 points in the flame now, so he's got quite a bit of burst on his side. Got 3 points in the armor as well. He's gonna float away. This tier 1 tower held on fiercely by Team Spirit. Not gonna be given up so easily. But Void has overtaken in terms of net worth. And Yoku looking real tasty in 5 seconds. Oh, Yoku gonna have to roll away. He knows that something's up immediately. Gets off a bounty rune. Goes up to level 5. Still not having that ultimate ready. Biver sees the DD. Get picked up by the DK. Immediately decides to walk away there and respect the man there in that middle lane. Silent has found his haunt, so we'll see what he makes use of it. The Observer Ward will scout this movement coming in. And is there going to be darkness? There isn't any darkness. There's a cast there. 2 heroes. Nicely done. Witch Doctor, FN really enjoys this. And there's the Sucky. Going to be doing massive damage to Silent. He's going to throw out a dagger. Tries to run for the hills there. Pops the stick there right before the Melodic tick. So pretty nicely done. And do they find him? The blast not landing. Biver doesn't have the flight in the daytime, so he will not be able to find Silent. Silent does transfer the TP scroll, so he's going to TP away. Or is he? Good juke there. Barely gets out of there in time, but he will finally. And return to the lane. And we are looking at Axe. Go for the hunger. Tries to get the stack here. And get that small creep camp. Yoku still trying to squeeze out the level 6. Magnetize. A bigger deal than one that might imagine. FNG looking for his 6th kill. So far, I've been killing everything that Team Spirit have been killing. So a lot of that net worth is on this support player. So to that extent, it's kind of good for Empire, because when they kill him, they're going to be rewarded with a big pile of gold. But there we go with the darkness. So this vision is going to be crimped up pretty bad here for the Dire. Look at this vision range. You will not see this one coming. And yep, here comes the Shadow Demon in a lot of trouble. Coconut comes in. Is there a silence? There we go. Shush. Hush now. Shh. Sleep now, sweet prince. There he goes with Poshka. Put to bed. Way past his bedtime there. Team Spirit gonna secure that kill. And Illidan, ooh, making his way to the middle lane. Yeah, I thought he was going top there to join in the rumble, but not gonna happen there. Biver.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Did Witch Doctor get that one? No, it was Phobos. So finally sharing some kills there. Definitely not happy, I'm sure. FNG 5-0. Witch Doctor is wandering in the jungle by himself there. Could get caught out and feed a bunch of gold, but, you know, whatever. I'm FNG. I've got Fab. I used to have fabulous hair. I think it's gone now. Illidan was looking for that chrono, but he does see a cute stack here, which could be picked up if he wants to. Illidan, quite a... Oh no, they found Silent. That's the one they want. Gonna drop that Melodic. Yep, purple dust on ya. And the Silent as well. Batman flies in from the west as well. Gets that kill. Easy pick on Silent. The fortification here for the Radiant there. This bottom tower is getting pushed, but they're gonna let this one go a little less fast than it would need to. 2,000 gold now in favor for the Radiant. Faces Void, man. He's using those chronos for singular pickoffs. And very close to his Battle Fury already. Just needs to pick that one up. Biver finds himself an Arcane Rune. Not the most helpful rune in the world, but it works. Whatever works. Again, looking for his 6th kill. FN. Ooh, that's Night Stalker as well. Has that has that sight. Oh, he sees the Spectre, but Spectre doesn't see him. Oh, creepy Stalker. Here comes the tower dive. We're going in, but it's a tier 2 tower though. They gotta respect this one. And they do. Or rather, the Spectre doesn't believe in the security of that tier 2 tower. Immediately pieces back to base. But he's going to get caught anyway. Here comes the Coconut. And there's Silence as well. Silence is going to land. There is the immediate reinforcements. Go stick with the double call, though. That's huge. Money. FNG, walking pile of gold coming in here. That's 330 bucks. Plus a 397 here for Ghost Stick. Lots of moolah going his way. Punkna goes down. It's a turn of events. The rockets come in. The good call again from Ghost Stick. Immediate piece out here from Illidan. Not going to risk it anymore. And more rockets going in. The Shrine's going to top them all up. And they're looking for a chase on here. Spectre looking for that vengeance that is in that hero lore. Yoku rolls in. He does go off the mark here. Illidan is going to be marked out here by Spectre. Going to throw a dagger on him. I don't think they can kill him though. Shadowblade on DK. Maybe find something. But it's a really fast Batman. Illidan in trouble. He's going to get stunned up as well. The stone is going to lock him down. I think he's in trouble. Illidan going to get decrept up by the partner. Big plays. Keeps him alive. He allows him to jump one more time. Now Silence out of position. He's only got raindrops. He's not getting out of here. He's going to get blasted. There is the Void coming out from Biva. Securing that kill. Yoku forced to run away there. Abandoning his carry. But DK once more. FN sniffing for a kill, but the Shadowblade runs out, and that will be them losing Silent instead of him getting a kill. And again, the Goldgraph is just going to say bad things.
I'll take that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Once again, team spread showing what their name stands for here. Showing lots of teamwork and coordination, whereas Empire,
What have we here?
yeah, you know, they'll be trying to go a little bit more happy-go-lucky, see what we can grab up. Uh-oh. Yao. No, not Yao. FNG. See if they can pick him off. Oh, they see the Tinker. That is nice to get. There's the DK running in as well. But the kick coming in will silence them up. Will they be getting enough though? The cask is going to be enough. And now Yoku pays the price. FNG finds a kill where there isn't one. And gets it anyway. 11 to 5 there. Well played spams coming out from Tinker. And without creeps to stop the cast. That cast was pretty much a chain stun on its own. And that was the power of the Witch Doctor. Away from creeps, that stun just gets way more powerful than it needs to be. And now Biva got himself a medallion as well, so could be looking at a Roshan. The Shadow Demon really don't know what's good for himself. There's the darkness coming in. Poshka gotta be food for the babies. There's gonna be silence as well, but no reinforcements means that Night Stalker needs to run away out of there. Ghost Stick has double damage, so gotta play it safe there. FN Shadow Blading in. Gonna find Biva. They don't really have Sentry Wards there till now. No, he hasn't walked into it yet. There's a lot of coverage actually, so take that back. Yeah, Witch Doctor even has one more lying in his pocket. More bounty runes being picked up here. FN still trying to maintain that #1 net worth for his team, but Void just always a little more than he reached for. So Sentry Wards being plopped down. Spectre and X are missing. So it's Night Stalker. So Tinker, let's take a look at his items, his item progression. He's got Blink, he's got the Boots of Travel, so he can't be pretty much that Manons around the map. And then we got a Desperation Spell coming out from Empire. This gold lead is starting to rack up. 5,000 gold is pretty damn crazy. And we'll see how this one pans out for them. They're smoking in. They got Shadowblade on DK. He's been farming pretty good this game. And if they find a Picture on DK Phobos, it's going to be a nice bonus. Shadowblade is running out though. And what a time there to peek in right as he goes in for that stack. He does actually not even a stack, just going to pull it there to farm. And unfortunate Empire did not get that kill. We'll try and steal some engines as a result. But still a rough situation to be in. Poshka. Just bare bones right here. I hear a Dragon Tail go out. Oh, yep, you're going for Tinker. Yep, they got him. They stun him with the Shadow Blade, and then with Silent haunting in to get that final kill. So that's 400 bucks going to the hard carry. That's really good. Going for that Radiance fun. And without Tinker, they're still looking to fight this. Smoked up. They're going in. Faceless Void gonna be the main bait of the day. There goes Stick. Looking for a jump in there. Oh, doesn't see him. There's the casket. Nope, not gonna land any other creeps because there aren't any other creeps in the background. Here comes that Spirit. Really good silence. Chain stun as well. Illidan goes into the Shadow Blade. DK feeling it. Oh, that Chronosphere blocks him right in the middle, and that Drain as well. Good disruption coming up from Miposhka. Blocks up the fight. And now Faceless Void in trouble. Good Decrep once again. He's gonna beef up a little bit, but he's really low. He's jumping away. He jumps away in time, but no. Another reapplication of that Magnetize will ensure his death, and Ghostic chops off his head. So down he goes. 11 to 8 there, but CIS Dota starting to turn those tables. And Biva Decrep there once again by DK Phobos. Big plays! Allows Tinker to come in and secure at least a trade here. Miposhka will retreat with that TP scroll, and Silent will as well. But being part of those kills really benefited the Silent Spectre, so it's gonna be pretty happy about that. Closer to that relic, still needs to pick it up. It's a long distance away. Can't slack off just yet, but at least she's 700 gold away from that item, and it's really cool that she gets it early. Get it too late, and then you skip out on too many physical damage, physical protection items. You still get destroyed anyway in the fights. So top 3 actually favor the within top 4 there were 3 of the Team Spirit heroes being there on the top spot, but DK already going to be the head of department in this situation right now. Let's look at just look at net worth. We've got the XP gain as well, but the net worth sitting at 4,000. Definitely going to be pretty cool about that. There's the shrine going off there. DK Phobos got himself Veiled Ada Lens. Oh, River once again enters that nighttime cycle. Doesn't see Ghostic. He flies around the edge though. He sees him now. There's the silence. There's the nuke. And there's the Decrep. And there's the drain. So damn painful. Is there another void? Oh, good silence there. Or rather, a good call. Another Decrep there, going to be saving Biva's life. He throws out the dust, sees FN, takes a fireball to the face. But oh, there's Tinker. He's laying down a lot of hurt on these boys, and Yoku says, my bad, my bad. Oh, he's dead. And so is Axe, actually. So Yoku died there to FNG, and Tinker's Rockets found the butt of Axe. And Empire still 4,000 gold behind. Doesn't have Haunt for another 25 seconds. Phobos again throws out the blast. Oh no, the cask as well. Good disruption there. Saves damn DK's life, and FN we've been thanking his lucky stars that he had his Shadow Demon in the background. Spectre finally gets that relic, but we got ourselves some Ube Scepter action going on, and I kind of like it. Gives the Tinker a split second of time to react, and allows him to maybe blink away. Can remove that Battle Hunger, that Magnetize. Pretty solid option. I like it. And Ghostic building to a Blade Mill. So nothing too crazy to report home about right now. Silent just gonna be walking around that yellow blade of relic. See if you can make it into the glowing blade. Very important there. That's that Lander Blast. Aether Lens, Veil Discord. Still there. This tower, not long for this world. Ghostic gonna take that time to finish up his Blade Mill. Spirit still only got that urn, rushing a Blink Dagger as well. So a lot of mobility options here. DK grabbing that BKB. Okay. Wants to be protected from those magical bursts that is so crazy for Team Spirit. Really can't blame the guy. It's really usable his drum charges as well. Really intense, this guy. And Spell Lifesteal, 10% for this Tinker. Allows him to offset a little bit of that Soul Ring damage. Although he doesn't really need it. The Spell Lifesteal could be great in those teamfight situations, especially when you got Aghanim's Laser. It can get crazy. 100 damage, damn. Probably going for the Martial Machines anyway, but Night Stalker thinking about walking in, but immediately shuts off the lights and runs into an Observer Ward. Does he find the kill though? He gets run into. There's a Shadow. There's that Shadow Blade from FN, man. Securing that kill, and another quick one here for Silent. A double damage on Dragon Knight. That's why it was so painful. Another jump over. The realities here from Silent are just huge, and that's the Chrono 1-3 here from Illidan, saving the day here for his team. Gonna be smacking on the Earth Spirit. Still a lot of damage here. The Void goes the hell down. Needs another rocket here. Doesn't find it. 3 heroes lost. Empire starting to slip closer and closer into what they like to call a comeback. 15 to 12, that kill score, but this fight just went disastrously for Team Spread. 1,500 gold going into the enemy's pockets. Ooh, what happened? Tried to farm in creep. Alright, so kind of deserved it, but he got his Radiance, so maybe that's why he did it. Would have been worse without the Radiance. Once again, Biver on that stalk. Looking to perv up on this X. Okay, he's really playing with fire here though. Oh, there's the jump call. Doesn't actually get him. There's the kick stun as well. But Biver really knew that something was up. So he had a little bit more courage to go forward. And DK Phobos building to an Aghanim Scepter. I can say I agree with that. 0-second cooldowns on the heals. Can do some crazy damage. You say Puckner is just a support tower pusher. He can do some pretty crazy magical nukes. Especially with that Veil of Discord. He can one-shot some supports. One-shot fools like these guys. Even the Axe, but Axe does have the Blade Note, which makes it a little more painful to do.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Alright, Biver.
This sustains gold.
Now going for the Hex. Okay, I like what Tinker is thinking. You know, need more disables on the team. No problemo. I'm gonna build one. There's now Undispellable as well. So that's pretty solid. Tower goes down. Oh, Biver getting the free stalking here. Miposhka looking real juicy, but it's daytime. So don't really want to play the issue. Miposhka drops a sentry. They know. Ooh, nice scan there by the top rune. Might be misinformation though that they are going for Roshan, although it's just the hero walking by. Yoku so close to his Blink Dagger. We'll see what he can make out of it. So far he's been pretty decent on his Earth Spirit. Really clutching a lot of the fights for the team. Those stuns. Alright, we're looking at a smoke into Shadowblade here. Radiant are scanning. They scan the high ground. They know the Chrono's there. Finds the Axe as well. Good use of that Faceless Void. BKB. Axe actually jumps in. Jumps into the Witch Doctor. Gets the full force of that Puckner into Witch Doctor combo. So Spirit, Shadow Demon as well as the Spectre goes down there. Radiant's not enough to stay beefy in these kind of team fights, especially when you're getting so much magic amp on you. And now Axe, he tries to jump in there, gets himself uled up. So very nicely done there. Prevents the Faceless Void from taking too many spin hits, but he still dies anyway. Life Drain comes out. There's a speed boost here for FN. He has a Dragon Tail in one. He's gonna look for it. He fires a shot. Yep, immediately goes into the tail. Kicks there from Yoku as well. Finds him. Puckner in so much trouble. More throws coming up from Team Spirit. Ghost Stick strikes him down. At least he got his Aghanims already, but it's a streak. 500 gold going away. And Ghost Stick's gonna be pretty happy about this. Ghost Stick building towards that Black King bar now. Empire's FN. Really been doing a lot of work. The frontline scout as the Dragon Knight. But Team Spirit, man, they've been playing around sloppy. Not watching the positioning. Uh-oh, there's that TP. FNG. Gotta really play careful here. The cast comes out and Miposhka will have that disruption to set up. And without any friends in the back lines, this is gonna be an easy pick here. Witch Doctor all by his lonesome. Gets murdered by his own illusions. Top 10 enemy betrayals. River. Face boots doesn't make you king, bro. Best stay out of enemy territory. Faceless Void is back.
I'll take that.
Finally managing to pair up the kill score. And this one, like we said, man, goes late game. Could be either way, but it will favor Empire. They got over this funky mid lane, or rather the laning phase so far. So now they're just doing their job where they get the Spectre farm, and it's pretty much like clockwork. Just gotta keep doing the process, farm, haunt in for fights, and they'll be fine, because this game is just going to be drawn out the way it's looking. But as I say that, it's probably cursed now. Act getting caught out, but he gets himself a good coil, but immediately gets counter bashed as well. The casts are doing so much damage. Illidan, though, has to really chrono this. Yes, he does. He chronos this. He can't afford to take too much damage, though. There's so much damage from the Radiance. Illidan jumps away, but not much health to actually restore here. Good kick that punch him. And down he goes. 3 heroes lost. Empire striking back hard and fast in spirit. Kraken at those stress points. Tinker still trying to build towards that hex. But how much does it do? No, it's looking pretty crazy. The Shadow Demon. Observer goes down. 15,000 for the Tinker. Shadow Demon building to an 8th lens. I can really understand that one as well. Gonna just be able to disrupt from further away. Even getting your purges off is huge. And right now we're looking at another out of position hero, but it's DK, and he's pretty damn tanky. He's got that disruption to buy him some time as well. Got the BKB, comes out right away. He's got a TP away, got so much armor. He actually ports out of there in time. The monster. Tinker in trouble, but Ghost Stick immediately piecing out as well. Not gonna be taking any risks. Gets out of there in time. So both of them. Now the Yasha and Radiance are ready. It's the climb of Spectre. It is the climb. And Spirit, they're running out of time.
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant scan. Just to make sure that they aren't there. Really want to not get caught out in that rush pit. Where's that minus armor? Don't really have it. Night Stalker actually does have the medallion though. The Boschka in trouble. There's the cask landing on 2. It keeps bouncing between the 2 of them. And they're forced away. But now we gotta fight that DK getting caught out right away with the bubble. Very nicely done. And Ghost Stick runs in there, feeds his life away. Oh boy. Right when I praised them, Empire takes that praise, spits in it, and throws it at my face. Losing 2 core heroes like that is an open invitation. They might as well just draw. Welcome, Matt. Let's draw it for them. There we go. Welcome. Yep. Shadow Demon's dead, and 4 heroes down. That's the time to go for shrines, right? Is the creep wave near? It's pretty near. I think it's time for base. Let's yeah. Well, one thing's for sure. Empire stopped them from doing rush. Lou. Alright, there's the buyback. Shadow Demon buys back of all people. Is that gonna be enough to hold the lines here? The blue shield comes out, fortification comes on. The Poshka can get barraged by rockets here. He really needs to get in position there for an 8th lens. Now the tier 3 tower falls. I think the smart play here is to peace out. But I don't think they're gonna do that just yet. They're gonna greed a little bit more. Tries for this. Uh-oh, no, Yoku. No, this hurts. Yep, it really hurts. He's staying away, but the Marchers, no, step away from the Marchers. Oh boy, okay, that was rude, my bad, but still, he just walked right in. It's like, nom. This ain't Pac-Man, it's Dota. Ghost Stick jumps in there with the call, but he's just trying to mitigate the damage. It's just so much damage that the extra 8 ticks, man, 8 Martian Machines damage. Really wrecking up there against the Spirit there. Nommed all those Martian Machine bits and got himself picked off. And so that's a melee Rex into a Roshan. And this boy feeling particularly festive, but everyone just beats away at him. And you guys ask why he's angry. Every day he gets murdered thousands and thousands of times. Millions, you could say.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, I don't know how that happened. Empire was looking really good. You know, they had the Spectre thing. They got everything. And then they got 2 of their boys caught out in that Chronosphere. And now you can really kind of see why Team Spirit like to go for that Faceless Void. That Chronosphere just guarantees you so much crowd control on a stick. And Faceless Void, not the worst carrier as well. Now he's got Time Walk cast range. He's got that crazy initiation. I wonder if he'll take AoE or 25% backtrack. That, I mean, that is really good, right? It's like evasion that stacks. Almost.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Dire's top shrine under attack there. Gonna be beating away at that shrine.
Dire's top shrine
Solar Crest on it. Available now. Tinker has the ill Shivas. Actually moved away from Hex, gone for the Shivas instead. More tanky, able to survive those hits from Spectre. Kind of like it. X, oh, gonna go in for that jump in. Oh no! Gets himself finessed and Ghost Stick. He has that Blade Mail though, he popped it, but unfortunately for him, Tinker's too damn fast for him. Too cold for you, fam, and now Earth Spirit in a lot of trouble. The Shiva's God ensures that he runs nowhere. Another Shiva's God deployment there. Got constant vision on the board. Tinker, a hero that you do not want to play with when you're behind. And now they are certainly behind there. 13,000 gold behind exactly. Now FN forced to use his BKB is another open invitation here. Oh, nice call. Will land onto the Tinker. He does get chronoed in by his teammate though. Unfortunate. Now he's gonna go down. Spectre gets him cleaned up. And uh-oh, we just praised Team Spirit. And what happens here? Caster Curse happens. I was just about to draw that welcome mat again. But now the Puckner goes down. Tinker goes down. Night Stalker goes down as well. Not sure what the Tinker is doing down on the high ground when there was an X. But yeah, they did. And this game just got a little bit more competitive as we drag on this time a little bit longer. They lost 4,000 gold in that fight. Oh man, FN smells himself a void. Gimme, gimme. Seems like a bad idea overall though, so really not gonna plan to look for this. As an observer, what scouts out DK showing his face. Ghost Stick really applying that Blade Mail to great effect. And we see Tinker. He has that Bloodstone. He revives fast, but they got anti-Tinker wards. He does blink out of it. Shiva's got once again a look to cancel any kind of blink dagger play. Oh, he ports himself out. So that's gonna be that. FNG. Glimmer Cape. Poshka. Faces Void, gonna be farming by himself there. Having that Aegis, feeling really good about that. Oh, we got Darkness coming in. Nope, just you know, turning off the lights a little bit. Biver getting a little bit of sunburn. Decides to keep it dark and cozy. Set the mood lighting. 21,000 gold here on Tinker. He's been doing very well for himself. This gold graph is just symbolic of how this game has been. I'm doing good. Let's throw a little bit. I'm doing pretty good. Let's throw. And now we're up again. It's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Illusions from Spectre coming out. And clean up the waves a little bit. Once again, the Manta illusions into Disruptor illusions. Really good for pushing those waves. And this creep wave, not long for the world. And that Flame Breath is going to ensure that this wave gets cleaned up. But they got double Cardis though. As well as Puckner to lay in the hurt. Poor Cardi. And a short down, just trying to do his job. Radiant is scanning. Night Stalker waiting there. Oh, a call here immediately on the Ghost. Good BKB. Where's that Chrono? Chronos is on team! What is going on? Illidan, the betrayer. He's living up to that law. The wrong kind of law. Oh man, what are you doing? Oh, 24 to 25. This fight is a disaster. Tinker's gonna try and turn this around. And he shoots him down. The disruption is there. Saves his teammate. And now Spirit, they are going to go on full retreat there. Tinker on the way out. Team Empire hold. Not losing a single thing there. But they do take a little bit of damage on their tier 4s. A minimum price to pay there for that kind of initiation. What the hell just happened? That Void is like, what'd I do, guys? What'd I do, guys? Put the bubble on. And there, yep, put it wrong. Put it on wrongly. Got himself, as well as 2 other guys killed in the process. Definitely going to be receiving a slap on the wrist for that one. I can't wait for chat to see that one because that one was crazy. On the bright side, Tinker didn't die though. He's going for a BKB now. You can't even trust your teammates. Oh man, Biver. He's seen some stuff and he's not looking forward to it. Oh man, FNG's like, I did such a good early game and you chrono me in. Just a thing. He starts at 5-0 and now he's 7-7. This game has been all game pitch. It's just been pitching left, right, and center. Multiples of 3-2-2, as they say. Amazing stuff. Right when I think that Spirit are gonna close it out 2-0, Empire somehow pull off a miraculous defense with the help of Illidan, of course. Stress, man, it gets to you. In these finals, things can get a little bit spiffy. Ghost Stick, BKB really working out for him because it forces Void to actually use physical damage to beat him down. That's not what they want. Spectre. Reaver picked up already. I mean, the longer this gets, man, it's just better for Empire, right? Because Tinker isn't looking to get hacks on himself, so... There's a smoke coming out here, Team Spirit. Solar Crest. Charge forward with that. He's got gem money now, but looking for a good chrono this time. Let's see if he can repay his sins. Illidan. Well, they can just beat away at the shrine. I mean, just hit the shrine, guys. Smoke gang the shrine. They can hit this, right? Yeah, they can hit this. Maybe they don't want to show that they're there. Yeah, beating the shrine would mean that they're there, right? Yeah, they got this place pretty locked down. Oh, are they going to bait with Tinker? No. Nope, 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 nope. We'll see what Axe has gone for in talents. He got 20 health regen, 3 mana regen, and 8 strength. Oh, what a scan here from the Dire. And the Radiant none the wiser as well, so maybe they'll start beating at the shrine. No, they still want to play all sneaky beaky like.
Time is money.
We'll see what happens. As, you know, they just push the issue here. Empire is just going to be playing safe. They know the enemy is camping up that high ground. Good, you can wait out for Roshan. A good scan here. Does hint towards a possible Roshan. And Team Spirit are going to make their way there, maybe. They still leave this shrine up. Decrepify duration, 2 seconds. Oh.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
That's a pretty long duration. That's almost 100% uptime. Oh, the good old from the back. The good old back door. Oh, the sentry wall goes down as well, but the stun comes out first. FN getting the jump on him, and now the Axe comes in as well. Here comes the chrono this time, landing it good. The drain comes out onto DK, but DK is so damn tanky. FN though, he's taking quite a bit of damage. Illidan jumping forward, there's so much armor, and he pops the Melodic, blows him up. The gem gets acquired here from DK, from Faceless Void, but Void really needs to get out there, but he gets himself bladed up. Ghost Stick proving to be a bit too much for him. They lose 4 for a singular DK. The only one left is the Tinker. He's gonna have to try here to keep his lanes pushed out. But that was a terrible fight, make no mistake. 4 heroes from Team Spirit down. We are looking at a possible Game 3 situation here if things go more awry here. Because Empire's Spectre is getting massive right now. This girl getting thick. Gotta really shout out to Ghost Stick. He's been letting some mad calls. Of course, sometimes with a little assistance from Void, but that fight in general is just it's just a story of having too many tanks to deal with. And now with that extra 40 strength, now you know why he's not dead. Double Dragon Blood HP regen armor, 40 strength, 3,700 health. He didn't even get many strength items. It's just his inbuilt talent. DK, man, is a underrated hero, I feel. Double damage gets broken off. It's now the 40-minute mark as well. 42 minutes. So we got double runes spawning every 2 minutes now. Higher chances of the arcane runes, higher chances of double damage, higher chances of the haste.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But this could still go wrong. I mean, I keep singing praises for Empire. Team Spirit could still somehow get this if Empire initiates in a silly way. Let's see. Let's see. DK Phobos in the front lines. He shows himself. But Night Stalker really wants it. No, FN. Oh, no, FNG. Is he really going to risk it, though? Oh, the call not going to be landing. Biver with the flying. And Shiva's guard on Axe, man, makes him very, very tanky. And with that health regen, feeling pretty confident about fighting the front lines. Sees the Spectre. She's got 3,900 health. Oh, that's a good good break as well. This could be a potential kill. Good bashes going in so far. Lasers. Bash silent. Dropping low. He's about to pop. He's about to pop. And he will actually pop, right? He pops. Yes, he does. Phobos gets the kill. And now X running in. Without their Spectre, it might not be the best idea. Without Haunt as well, she will not be able to buy back to join this fight quick. Decrep on the Night Stalker buys a lot of time here for Biva. Chronosphere, but no, the stun from Yoku. Big plays. No Chronosphere, I'm just kidding. You already used that. Oh no, DK caught in the middle of a rock and a hard place. FN gonna try and run away. He does have that sentry ward detecting him right now. Another sentry, but a break immediately nukes down the Faceless Void. This guy is not to be messed with, but a triple kill for Phobos, clutching it for the fam. And the Shadow Demon gonna one-on-one duel him here. There's the drain, the sucky. Miposhka, does he have a TP? Yeah, he does have. He actually had an opportunity, but now he gets picked off. He goes down. 3-second heat-seeking missile stun, 0.3 second heat-seeking missile stun, but still. I just said it right, guys. There was a potential that Empire could somehow screw the pooch and still throw this game back into Spirit favor, and I would say that was a Spirit win for sure. They fought after their Spectre was down. They think that Chrono wasn't there, so they decided to just go in. But I mean, they got really punished from that. Big plays so far from both teams. Big mistakes as well, making this game very interesting to watch. 29-34, 45 minutes in. Almost got more than a kill a minute. Keep the game exciting. Not some farm fest that you fall asleep to. This is real CIS Dota. I always fondly refer to it as a pub brawl. Starts with a little bit of an insult, you know, kill me in that laning phase. Well, let me show you. Let me dive your tier 2 tower and show you how it's like down here in the Wild East. Silent. Going for a nullifier like that. Go use that on the Tinker, and he's pretty boned. So Dire scanning for Roshan. Roshan not been bothered the second time. Want to see if any refresher shot usages here would be coming to play. It is still very powerful in Void. This time it might not be so easy. Illidan coming in. This Chronosphere is perfect. Lands on 2. Oh, the Dagon comes in as well. He jumps in. Yoku jumps into the Chronos like, I want to experience how it feels like a stop time, but Ghostic comes in with the counter. Gets the call onto the Tinker as well. It's going to be big. Is he going to buy back into this? I feel like he might need to. He's not buying back right now. We're going to watch that one. Another call from Ghostic. Decrepify drains the axe. He doesn't get the slam down, so his ultimate's on cooldown. Ghostic is going to survive this. Spectre just walking in and hurting everyone by being close. There's the buyback on Tinker. Are we going to see some hurt coming in? There's the rocket stun. There's the laser. They want Silent dead. They zap him. The Shiva's God finds him. Miposhka in trouble. Do they have detection? Shiva's God keeping him chill. Miposhka gets revealed. The lasers him in the chest. And down he goes. That's Roshan up for the taking. Cheese is going to be great. It costs the buyback on the Tinker. But the question is, do Empire counter buyback here and fight this Aegis? I think it's important that they try and fight for this Aegis, but no Haunt and no Shadow Demon. So it might not be an easy task to pull off. This has been pretty throwy so far, but at least it's starting to stabilize here. Team Spirit just won 2 fights in a row. I don't want to jinx them, but it's going slightly well for them. There's the Aegis. The cheese, I think would work good on Tinker, but he is running out of pocket slots. So we'll have to see. Dagon 4, Blink Dagger, Bloodstone. Uh-oh, they found him! They found him! He just popped back. Gotta BKB this. He pops that BKB himself. Now I think he can TP out of this. He channels. He TPs the Dagon. What the hell, Tinker? Oh man, that giggle from Tinker, that reflects my my thoughts exactly. And now they beat on this tower. They go in with the Nether Blast. It's time to go ham. They might have to force